Well, ladies and gentlemen, cage door set to close on this super flyweight amateur contest. It's 130 pounds. Oliver, the baby-faced assassin Sykes, fighting out of the blue corner in the black pit bull shorts, taking on Leon Parkinson, fighting out of the red corner, the white shorts trimmed with black and yellow. Here we go, we touch gloves, and this 130-pound contest is underway.
And as with all of the fights we've had tonight, they've gotten straight to it.
Absolutely. Very tight guard being used by Parkinson in the stand up there. Nice knee to the body from the baby-faced assassin. Easy for me to say. Parkinson now has that leg trapped between, trying to reach underneath the hips. Great takedown defense there.
Excellent work. He's using that overhook to make sure that his opponent isn't able to drop down and change his levels.
And the moment that he felt that there was any danger, he sucked those hips out and pulled himself straight back up.
Did a good job there as well, just before this previous position of framing on his opponent's head to make sure that he cut that head pressure off him.
Parkinson working hard on this, though. He's still underneath the hips, but nice wide base, knee up the middle. And slowly, Oliver Sykes turns his man, gets off the cage, and is now perhaps looking to disengage.
They separate.
It's a really wide,
wow!
It's a hugely wide stance he was using.
That was a lovely trip there from Oliver Sykes, and then a very smart move to keep both of his hands out so that he wasn't going to get caught in a triangle.
Nice, Sykes just slips out of the way of those two shots. Something a little bit unorthodox about Leon Parkinson.
Absolutely. Both guys have their own style and their own approach coming into this one.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the underhooks were kept him safe there.
See now if Sykes looks to try and push off and disengage, or as he walked himself into a choke.
It looks like he's gone for almost like a front headlock position here, tying it up like you would an RNC.
Yeah, nothing there yet. He's working to try and... Sykes now center of the cage.
Nice body
up the middle. Trying to land some ground and pound, but got to be careful. Reaching in.
He's got to pull that other arm out.
He's got to get it out now. Is it locked in?
The elbow looks to be just out. I think he should be safe.
Though you can keep eating hammer fists.
Yep. His elbow's well past the knee. Past.
So why let him get up?
Parkinson losing his balance on occasion.
Yeah, it looked like he just slipped a little bit perhaps, but been an intriguing first round. We'll see. Cage door set to close. Round two, Leon Parkinson fighting out of the red corner, the white trunks trimmed with black and gold, taking Oliver Sykes, fighting the blue corner, the pit bull compression shorts.
Oh, big right hand. Though he's just leaving his chin up in the air as Parkinson. No head movement whatsoever, and Oliver Sykes took full advantage of it.
Working the body. Knee up the middle. Oliver working the body there.
He's got double underhooks. He's going to keep him safe from being taken down.
He's going to try and trip his opponent. And you think Butler now just buying himself a little airspace, a little head space.
Looks like Leon's now thinking takedown after that punishment he absorbed just there.
Well, as you pointed out, his head just stayed in one spot, didn't move.
Does speak to him having a good chin on Parkinson, but you don't want to be testing it that often.
Oh, absolutely not. Parkinson's corner screaming to change it up to the single, but good takedown defense still.
Strong overhook there, framing off on the head. Strong running man position against the fence. If he stays committed.
Parkinson, like a dog with a bone, though, refuses to let go of that leg.
But when you're in this kind of strong position up against the fence, you can really let your man work on you. There's not a lot here that tells me that Oliver Sykes is going to get taken down off this, although it does look like Parkinson's trying to get his hands connected behind the knees.
Yeah, trying to get under the hips, behind the knees. Is he going to... That wide base is the only thing keeping Sykes from hitting the floor, and turns him round.
But he can follow this underhook that he's got if he wants to, or he's committed to a gear. Oh, looked like he had a guillotine there, but let go. Now let's see what Parkinson can do now.
Well, absolutely.
On top.
And he's got probably got a minute or so to work, a bit more than a minute to work. But he's got to actually do something with this position. He's looking to trying to establish
a position for himself, isn't he? He's trying to posture up and then start to rain down some ground and pound, but Sykes doing a good job of staying active on the bottom and removing some of those posts. Oh,
nice.
And a lovely sweep there from Oliver Sykes.
Phenomenal sweep. And Jamie the Haymaker Hay in the corner there, living every moment with his fighter. Heavy leg kick, let his man up. And this is what he wants, because as soon as we get into a firefight, we'll see if Parkinson moves that head off the center line at all.
Although Parkinson is looking like a live dog here in these final 10 seconds. Left his chin still there.
They did no head movement at all.
Wow, very excited to see how this pans out in the third.
Here we go. Third of 3 possible 3-minute rounds. Liam Parkinson, the white trunks trimmed with black and gold. Oliver Sykes in the black pit bull.
Oh, and
again when they get into that pocket, Sykes has some success, but you have gotta take your hats off to Parkinson's chin. Under the hips. Ooh, he's got the hands locked. Great takedown defense on display here from Parkinson. Not gonna give that position up without a fight.
He's got to be careful though. If he just sticks to this position,
he
will get taken down. Oliver Sykes almost behind the knees.
Yeah, he went from the single to look for the double, but not there now.
Lovely.
Throws that kick into the calf.
Wow, big shots again.
It's head straight up. Nice knee to the body.
Oh, wow,
right
big
there.
shots there from Oliver Sykes. Parkinson has got a chin.
He's tired.
Wow, big shots.
And he just smiles. I want some of that beard. Knee to the body. But being pressured up against the cage now. Obviously, this being amateur, can't use that. Can't get that plum clinch and knee to the head. Although I bet he wants to.
Landing a nice knee to the body. Sykes just going to work here.
Yeah, kind of using that. The corner of Parkinson tell him you've got to do more. He just pushes him off.
It's going to come down to who's willing to push, I think. Big shots thrown.
Well, I'm starting to think Sykes sees that chin is there, so if I just throw hell for leather. Again, looking for that tie plum.
Drops down nicely for a double. Can he get his legs off to the side?
Great takedown defense.
Good balance.
Yeah, and then tries to get that wide base. I don't think can't quite see if he's got those hands connected under the hips. Not quite yet. And again, wide base. Great takedown defense here from Parkinson. And looks to try and turn his man off the cage. Knee to the thigh. And the pace you would think of these 3 rounds now wearing on both fighters. Lots of pressure against the cage, but nothing else than chopping shots to the thigh to finish. And this one's going to our judges.